run into all the time with, and it's both maintenance landscape companies and installation landscape companies where, and like you mentioned, most of them are they're texting it in, they're emailing it in, and then it gets wishy-washy on what happens after that. They're either really diligent in putting it into a folder on the computer in a like a Dropbox or Google, and others it's just kind of put into a mystery folder and it's just saved. But like you said, trying to get back to it a year later is going to be it's going to take some real effort to go find those photos where it does. And I'll go ahead and even start sharing my screen here. But Busy does it makes it really really easy to capture those photos and track it right to the job site. Can you see my screen okay?
Yep.
Okay, perfect. So here I've got our mobile app mirrored onto my computer. So what I'll go ahead and do is clock into a project. So I'll go ahead and clock into a project here. I'll even clock into a specific cost code. And we've got some sign-in questions some companies like to use. I'll just go ahead and tick right through these, hit submit, and done. So I'm now clocked in and I'm doing some irrigation work, landscaping work. And the cool thing here is, so for example, if you've got guys that are just showing up on the job and something's broken or something that wasn't originally planned out for them to do is in their way where they now have to do this extra thing. So to track it even for like a change order, they can quickly come up here, snap a picture, and I'll just take a picture of my computer. And because I'm clocked into the Tyler Avenue job, it automatically grabs my project here for me. And then I can go ahead and leave a note. So here's my note saying, hey, we had to do this extra thing, or here's something I want you to be aware of as the foreman or as the owner. And then as the employee, I hit done, and that's it. So it takes me 2 seconds. And the cool thing about that is that it is going to track it to that project. It's going to track it to me as the employee that took that photo. It's also going to track it by geo-stamping it, date stamping it, and time stamping it. So I won't have an issue trying to prove when that photo was taken or where it was taken. So here's that photo. So I just came down here on my menu to photos and notes. And so I can come in here, I can see here's my date and time for that photo. I can even view, here's the location. So I'm just in this building right here. So I can view this on my phone right here. And then this is also really cool. We'll use, companies will use this, the photo feature. So if they want to send this over to the GC, to the customer, or I just upload it even for their website or whatever they're doing. So I can either send this as a text message, I can save it to my phone. So I can go ahead and just send this right on over. But I also don't have to worry about saving it in that text. I know where it is. I can come find it really easily. And even on my phone here, I can come filter by project. So if I want to see photos by project, I can come in here and I can view each different photo for each project. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's very cool. The nice thing is, when we're out on the jobs all the time and you get busy, you're talking to a customer and you're like, oh, we can, easily add another plan or two here. And then you get back to the shop and you get busy with life and everything else, and you kind of forget about these things. And that one little plan or two little plans add up over time, and you should be charging your customers. So if you have this just makes it a quick reminder and can help you increase your profits.
Absolutely. It helps companies increase profit and it also helps them protect against liability issues. It was a landscape company. They did landscape and excavation. Talking to these guys, it's been a couple of months now, but they had built a retaining wall, and this is a couple of years ago. They've been using Busy for a long time, and so they had, just as a policy, employees took photos at the beginning and end of each day on each job. So they built this retaining wall for this home, and then 2 years later, they got a letter from an attorney saying, "Hey, you built this wall. It collapsed. We're now suing you for thousands of dollars." And they came right in. I'll just even jump right here. So to photos right here on the dashboard. So I can come in here. I can filter by date range. I can filter by project. So they just came right into here. They filtered it to the correct So for example, I'll just go like Highland Drive, apply. So they came in here, grabbed all the photos for that specific job, and they emailed it right back over to the attorney. Said, "Here's our work we did. Uh, Take a look. It wasn't us." And so didn't hear from the attorney for a couple of weeks. Finally got a letter back saying, "Hey, thanks for sending that over. We reviewed the photos. Didn't look like you guys had done anything wrong." So we dug a little deeper. Turns out a neighbor, when they were building a pool, one of the guys digging out the hole, broke a pipe, stuffed a rag in it, kept on digging. And in fact, your retaining wall was built so well, it had maintained and held up and stopped the collapse longer than it should have. So we're going to go chase that. Thanks for sending this over. Uh, so yeah, there's two sides to it. Not only can it increase profit, but it can save you thousands of dollars in potential loss and liability.
I can see one use out of this right away is like for those that are out there doing snow plowing, when you finish a lot snow plowing, take a picture of it and help protect yourself, especially if it's like continuously snowing, and like blizzard like conditions. We personally have had this ourselves. We get done plowing and we go on to the next job. Well, those people call back 2 hours later and you guys were never out here. Well, yeah, we were there, but having something like this, we could have snapped the picture and been like, no, we're done. This is what it looked like when we're done 2 hours ago, whatever it was. So I could definitely see the bonus side of that right there.
Yeah, makes it really easy. And there's a couple different ways to view the photos. I can come in here and look at by project. So I can come in here and monitor total hours and total labor costs for a project. I can view the photos. And then if I want to view all the photos for this project, it auto filters it, drops me back down to photos. As well as I can come into the dashboard here, see here's all the photos that were taken for the day. And then to jump back to my phone really quick, one feature we also have, I'm not sure if we've talked about it a ton here on these lives, but we have a daily report feature. So when I come in to create a daily report, so especially this is really relevant for new installation landscape companies. So if I wanted to create a report, it'll auto-populate the weather based on the address of the job. But then I can come in and add a progress summary. So I can come in and add any notes and photos that were taken that day. I can add additional notes. Go ahead and come out of here. And then it's going to auto-populate my employees that worked on the job, cost codes we worked on, equipment used. I'll go ahead and preview this. And so now I can see, I'll just rotate this so you can see it a little better, the job, the weather, photos and notes for that specific day, progress on the job. So how many plants were planted that day, employees that worked on the job. We've got a daily sign off. So was their time accurate? Were they injured? Did they comply with the breaks that the company has? Cost codes, hours spent on cost codes. And then we've talked about the importance of tracking the hours to machines as well. So as a foreman, I can come in here, sign this, saying, yep, that looks right to me. Go ahead and submit that. And I'm good to go. And that's another way. A lot of companies like to have their foreman supervisors grab a photo and tie it to that daily report as well.
That's awesome. One thing I can see too is for those like out there doing maintenance or like even irrigation or lighting, I can see a huge bonus right here is if you're out there and you're doing already doing some kind of work, say you're doing lawn maintenance and you come across a dead plant, a dead tree, broken sprinkler head, you can snap a picture and use this as an upsell feature because you can the crews out there can take a picture of it, submit it on Busy. You as a foreman or the boss can go and use this to sell, upsell whatever needs to be changed or fixed. So I can definitely see the bonus here.
Absolutely. And I mean, like you saw when I took the photo, the nice thing with that too is that it allows the worker to keep working. It takes them 2 seconds to grab that photo. And then, like you said, a foreman, someone at the office, they can go in and review those photos every day, see, oh, hey, Ryan said, got a couple of dead plants at this residence. I'm going to email those over, ask them if they want us to replace them. Yep. Where it makes it really simple.
And one nice thing is too is some people think I just want to be selling the customer. I don't want to be selling the customer. No, but you're helping them out. It's like I've come across this on. We do a lot of commercial lawn maintenance. we've come across a dead tree, and it's like the tree's near, a sidewalk. Well, if that tree comes
Mhm.
falling down on somebody, they're going to get sued. So we can help protect you because we can just go out there, take care of the tree, cut it down, and remove it, and be on the way. Having this
Yeah.
where our crews out there see it, they're the ones that are on the front lines. They can take the picture of it and send it to us, and we can contact the maintenance property and get it taken care of. So this is amazing.
Yeah, I completely agree. And it's finding that balance of, and we talk about it here, busy all the time. It's not sales if you're actively helping that person, making
Yeah,
their life easier.
yeah. The other thing too, you could probably use these photos in here as a way to sell your work. So if you finish up a job, your crews finish up the job, this beautiful hardscape or outdoor living space, they can take these pictures, then you can use
Yep.
this to sell future work.
Yep, exactly. You can come in here, filter photos, go grab a couple of pictures, and you can upload it to your social media, to your website, wherever you want to grab that. And it really easy. Just come grab them right from here.
Now, can you like take a picture of a certain type of brick and like tag it in a certain way, or make it note so that you can pull up certain types of brick in the future if you need to show a customer a certain brand or type, color, or whatever?
It's not really built for that.
Okay.
There are some workarounds for it, so they can, like, you can come in here and you can sort by a project.
Okay.
So if I wanted to come search by a project and wanted to, um, I can come in here and I can like do a Command F and come search for different keywords.
Okay.
So if there was like a receipt, or if I wanted to look at brick, or like, for example, all of mine, I add a note is what I say, so I can come quickly through here and find it. So that we do have some companies that use it in that way, where they're trying to look at receipt capturing, or even something like that, where I want to say, hey, here's the type of bricks that this owner said they were interested in. Grab a couple of pictures and then easily, pull them up and review them with the owner.
One thing you just mentioned, I think, is a huge feature, and I never thought about it until you said it, was snapping pictures of receipts. That's always the biggest
Yep.
struggle. And the crews go out, get parts from whatever, especially if they run to like Home Depot or some hardware store. They
Yep.
always lose that little receipt somewhere. So if you can snap a picture on here, and that's huge.
Well, especially because, yeah, you can, if you've got a specific like foreman, for example, because I can just keep filtering down, so I can come look. So if I know, for example, like me, if I'm the one taking pictures of receipts, I can filter just for me, come through here, grab receipts, and it's nice too because I'm taking a note with it too. So easy to say, hey, here's plants for the change order. They decide they wanted 4 extra plants, or whatever that might be. Makes it really easy for the office to grab that.
Yeah, that's amazing that it can do that. So just want to remind you guys, if you have any questions, please post them below. But um, go check out Busy Busy. You do get 3 months free if you do mention the Million Dollar Landscaper. So I encourage you guys to check this out. You, like right now we're in a busy season. This app will do so much for you. I encourage you guys to go check it out. Use our code and get yourself 3 months free and sign up. Try it out. Well, you have nothing to lose. Why not?
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, we want to make it as easy as possible. Yeah, download the free app, check it out. If it's a good fit, happy to help you guys out, and if not, no worries.
And one thing too, if you guys, especially those that just jumped in our Landscape Business Owners Facebook group, go back. We've done some videos with Ryan before on this, and there's so many features that Busy Busy does that Ryan shares in these lives. Go check it out. Like, everything from clocking in, clocking out, like you saw, that's one of the biggest ones. It's such a huge thing to get our foreman to do, our crews to do. Busy Busy makes it so easy. So go back, check out those lives, and see all the amazing features Busy Busy has.
Yeah,
Is there anything else, Ryan, that on the Photos and Notes app that you haven't shared with us?
I think that gets us pretty well covered. Yeah,
Yeah, no, it's a huge feature, guys, and just the organization itself is a huge plus in this app. I personally dealt with it. I've spoke to other people in the industry. They actually hired a college student just to go in and organize their photos in Google Drive because they had so
yeah,
many and it was such a mess. So having something like this, so you can just store it in and just pull it up really simple is it's a no brainer.
yeah, yeah. It makes it easy, and we're not going to charge you for storage or anything like that. So you take as many photos as you want, and we'll just store them for you.
Yeah, and like I said, it's not only just to showcase your work, but you can use it to protect your business too. So
Yeah.
you got to think about, you know, every aspect, everything, and with everything going on nowadays, why not protect yourself with a simple photo? Everybody's carrying a smartphone anymore. So
Yeah.
well, Ryan, if there's nothing else, I appreciate you jumping on here,
Yeah,
guys.
of
Go check
course.
out Busy Busy. It's an amazing app. Like I said, there's nothing to lose. You have 3 months for free, so go sign up today. Check it out. All right, Ryan. Well, I appreciate you being on the show, and look forward to having you back on soon. And actually, guys, we're going to be talking to Isaac, the owner of Busy Busy, here sometime in the future. Going to have him on some more future podcasts. I'm excited to have him on.
Yeah. Hey, thanks, Scott. I appreciate it.
Yep. Thanks,
Good
Ryan.
talking with you.
Yep. Have a great night.
See ya.